Ticats come in, they're in a bit of a lull, as they say. What are your thoughts about facing another team that is in a bit of a lull?
Yeah, the thing when you watch film in this league is every team is capable. Obviously, there's some teams that don't have the record they want, but there's no bad team where you throw on the film and say, well, these guys just don't look good or they don't have good players. That's not the case. So you really got to play well to beat people. We were talking, we haven't seen these guys in a long time. We only played them once last year in Vancouver, which I think probably was over a year ago maybe. So it's fun to see a new opponent, new people, all that stuff, and same deal every week. You got to play really well to beat anyone in this league.
What does the film say on Mr. James Butler?
He looks good. Looks like James Butler to me. You know, we liked him here for a reason, and he looks like he hasn't missed a beat, and always seems to get yards after contact. And I'm glad to see he's doing well, but obviously don't want him to do too well on Saturday.
Speaking of the run game, production for you guys has sort of tailed off a little bit. What's the tail of the tape in your estimation there?
Yeah, we gotta stay balanced. You know, and I think in this last game where you get behind on the scoreboard, you know, it's amazing how it's a team game, and that, you know, if all three phases are playing well and you get up on the scoreboard, all of a sudden running the ball becomes a little bit easier. And but we need to be able to run the ball in any situation and stay balanced.
Big part of that is the offensive line. What was your thought on their performance last week? They seem to have a few issues in pass protection.
Yeah, Saskatchewan's good up front. Credit to them. They got depth. They roll guys through there and made plays when they need to. Our O-line still did some really good things, but I think the crowd noise might have hindered us a little bit too. Don't like to make excuses, but I like our O-line this year, and I think they'll bounce back with a good performance.
And so no concerns there. There have been some, an uptick in terms of sacks and Vernon getting taken down.
No, they did a good job, and we were definitely forced, especially when we got to the fourth quarter where they knew we were throwing and dropping back, and if you can pin your ears back and get after people, then you do. We're always concerned about everything and improving on things, but I like our O-line, and they've done in their overall body of work, they've done really well, and like I said, I know they'll be itching, just like a bunch of our guys are really looking to get back on the practice field, and you always want to bounce back after a loss, and so that's what we're working to do.
Thanks, sir.
Those situations where you become one-dimensional is a big key, obviously, to try to get them going east-west as well in terms of that pass rush.
Yeah, you want to, if you can be a moving target as far as moving the QB around or whatever that is, and like I said, I credit their crowd too. I thought their crowd was really good the other day. Good atmosphere, but when it's loud, it's obviously, if you're playing tackle, it's hard to hear the count, or whether it's silent or whatever it is. And I think that plays a factor into it too. And I think Saskatchewan's got one of the better D lines in the league.
Where are you at in terms of injuries?
Well, we're hoping we're gonna see. We dialed back the physical part of today. We did full meetings and did a bunch of stuff out here, but we wanted to dial down so that tomorrow, which is already day 3 for us, we're on a short week, so we could see where everyone is. We think we're in a position where we could get some guys back, but they're gonna have to practice tomorrow, and we'll see where they are.
Cherry out?
Yeah, Cherry's gonna be done. Yeah, which is unfortunate. We were holding out some hope, but he's gonna be done for the year.
ACL?
Well, yeah, he's got some knee stuff going on, and yeah, he's gonna be done for the year. But young guy, good player, and we'll look forward to having him next year.